The US accounts for more deaths than anywhere else in the world. Its single-day death toll has now surpassed the deaths even during 9/11. As Americans struggle to save lives, President Donald Trump wants to open up the economy. Our next report brings you more details.
Over 34,000 lives lost. More than 678,000 infected. The coronavirus numbers in the United States have been mounting with each passing day. And now the country has set a new record. In the last 24 hours, over 4,400 people succumbed to COVID-19 in America. This is the highest single-day COVID-19 death toll recorded so far. It's being called America's deadliest day. Worse than the horror witnessed during the 9/11 terror attacks, the number of lives lost in one day due to the coronavirus is higher than the total 9/11 death toll. The 9/11 terror attacks claimed 2,977 lives, while on April 16, 2020, 4,491 people succumbed to COVID-19 in the United States. New York, the epicenter of the outbreak in the United States, is still coming to terms with the mounting casualties. The state has now witnessed two of the worst crises in recent American history. On the 9th of April, while addressing the media, New York governor compared the tragedy unfolding now with the horror of 2001. He said they were dealing with a silent explosion.
9/11 was supposed to be the darkest day in New York for a generation. We've done everything we can since 9/11 to make sure 9/11 didn't happen again. We lose 2,753 lives on 9/11. We've lost over 7,000 lives to this crisis. That is so shocking and painful and breathtaking. I don't even have the words for it. 9/11 was so devastating, so tragic, and then in many ways, we lose so many more New Yorkers to this silent killer. There was no explosion, but it was a silent explosion that just ripples through society with the same randomness, the same evil that we saw on 9/11.
The New York death toll has jumped even further since the governor made those remarks, crossing the 10,000 mark in New York City. The US is fighting an unprecedented war. The battle against the deadly virus has also cost America more lives in one day than some wars it has fought. In the last 24 hours, 4,491 people have died due to COVID-19. Compare this figure with the Iraq war casualties. From 2003 to 2010, 4,431 American personnel lost their lives, while Operation Enduring Freedom, as the Afghanistan war was called, claimed 2,353 American lives from 2001 to 2014. And while America was still counting its dead, the president unveiled a plan to reopen the economy. Donald Trump suggested the worst was over. He was never good at facts. Only this time, he sounds cruel too. Bureau Report, WION, World is One.